Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Chef Rich. Today we're going to be making roasted garlic mashed potatoes. I am making about 5 pounds of potatoes. I'm cooking for a bunch of people. So I've actually peeled about 4.5 pounds. This potato is peeled. This is an Idaho potato. I'm going to cut it in half, cut it in quarters, and do basically 1-inch pieces. Put it in water. You should always put potatoes in water, especially like Idaho potatoes. That way they will not turn brown. So we're going to put our potatoes on to boil. In here I have 5 pounds of potatoes. We're going to be adding 3 ounces of roasted garlic. If you don't know how to roast garlic, I do have a video on it. Please check it out. Per pound of mashed potatoes, you use about a tablespoon of butter, softened. So because I have 5 pounds of potatoes, I'm going to use 5 tablespoons of butter. You also use 4 ounces of milk per pound of potatoes. So for this, I'm going to be using 20 ounces of milk. Salt and pepper to taste, and that's it. So we're going to bring this up to a boil, then simmer it until it's cooked, and I will see you in about 20 minutes or half an hour. Okay, so our potatoes have been cooking for about 20 minutes or half an hour. The way to check to see if it's done, if you take one out, we're going to put it on our cutting board, and if you take a spoon and mash it, and it mashes easily and completely, it's done. If you get resistance, you can't make mashed potatoes with it yet. So these are done. What we're going to do, we're going to put this in our strainer, turn up our fire. I'm just going to let it sit in the strainer and let it steam. Let all the water come out for about 2 or 3 minutes. And in about 2 or 3 minutes, we're going to add it back to our pot and we'll mash them. Okay, so our mashed potatoes have been sitting for about 2 minutes, basically steaming, letting all the excess water out. I'm going to add a couple nice pinches of salt. Maybe one more. I always season as I go along. I'll start out by seasoning a bit, and then I add as I go. Because I have 5 pounds of potatoes here, I'll take a bit more. If you're going with just a pound or 2 potatoes, not so much. I have 5 tablespoons of butter, 1 tablespoon per pound of potatoes. And I have 20 ounces of milk ready. I'm not going to add all of it right now. I did bring up the milk to a boil. And I'm just basically going to mash. You want to do it a little bit slowly because you don't want the hot milk jumping back up and hitting you, because it is boiling hot. I've seen people put mashed potatoes in a mixer. You're really not supposed to put potatoes in a mixer. You develop, like they get very, very starchy, very thick. We're going to taste our potatoes. Needs just a drop more salt. A little bit more pepper. We're going to add our roasted garlic. We roasted earlier. We're going to add a little bit more milk because it's still a little bit on the coarse side. A little bit more milk will make it nice and fluffy. We're going to add the rest of our milk. Perfect. Really good. And ready to serve. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day. Be safe. Bye-bye.